Hello, hi, it's another class. Welcome to this class. Today we'll be learning how to add activities to our project, how to link our predecessor and our successors to our activities. The title of this training is Primavera P6 Training 04. Your instructor is Olakunle Babalola. He's a mechanical engineer, Primavera implementation specialist, also a project consultant. This training is sponsored by Chefster Global Limited and Chemical and Gas Limited. So, excuse me, could reach me through this number 07063968047. I take it again, 07063968047. If you are calling outside Nigeria, you use the area code +234 as a country code +2347063968047, and my email address is kunleatsgl@gmail.com, or you also reach me through info@Chefster Global Limited. Info@Chefster Global Limited. So we are going to learn how to set up work breakdown structure. This is our WBS. Then we'll now be able to add our activities to the project, set up the network logic or sequence the activities. Alright. So what I'm going to do right away, as usual, I'm going to launch the Primavera application. Alright, here we go. Type in my password. I click connect. It's connecting. Alright, it's coming up. The speed of the application is determined by your computer configuration. So it's advisable to use minimum of 4 gig RAM. Click OK. Alright, okay. We have our EPS already here, so we just go straight to the business. We want to add activities, but before we go to add activities, we will first of all create our work breakdown structure. As we all know, work breakdown structure, WBS, is a breaking down of projects into smaller components or smaller units, or breaking down of projects into tasks, subtasks, activities and work packages, then to level of effort. So, well, the project I want to build here is a maintenance project that comprises civil, majorly mechanical and civil. Alright, so I already have my EPS, so I'm going to select where my EPS is going to fall. In this case, I'm going to be building this project under project management. So let's start away. To start, my first step is to click project. All right, okay, is to click project. Now you will assume, now I said we'll create WBS, and I also said that the title of the project is, or the name of the project is maintenance, is a maintenance of a building comprising majorly of mechanical and civil. So, but I don't have the project created here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly create that project, then we proceed to creating our WBS and adding our activities. To create your project, you can recap from the last class. You click File, New, or you simply click your plus button here, that's the hard button from the top right corner. So now I'm going to select the EPS. My EPS here is going to be project management. I'm going to change it, project management. Click my select button, and I have my project management here. Click next. Title of the project, I'm going to type in now. Maintenance of David Costa. Kunle University. So followed by adding the ID. So this is the ID I'm going to use. I'll click next. Specify this plan start date. I must finish by date. My plan start date is supposed to start next week, 13th of May. Click select. I don't want to add my must finish by date, so I click next. My responsive manager, the project director, is Lakunle Babalola. Accept it and click next. This rate type, you click the door down, you have different rate types here. Standard rate, price per unit 2, internal rate, external rate. So I'm going to use standard rate. Click next. Congratulations. So I've created this my project. It's already opened. So let me quickly close this project and reopen it because I have some other project opened. So to open my project now, right click on this project and then click open project. Alright, I now have only one project open, maintenance of David Hostel, Kunle University. Now the next step is to set up our WBS. So I'm going to go straight away to setting up the WBS. You click on project menu, scroll down to WBS, click on it. Wow, I now have my WBS. I'll start. I'm adding 6 WBS. So I'm going to click the top right corner here, add. Then select the WBS name column and I type the first WBS element. So my first WBS element is it's a building, use small letter, building and civil maintenance work, maintenance works. Press enter. Then let me give you, I'll use my WS code. I'm going to use figures now. Okay, my first WS is 1, so I'm going to add the next one now. Okay, for you to see, you expand, drag, expand. Okay, so I'm going to click add. Alright, or shift left to make it to be on the same level. The second one is plumbing maintenance. I'm going to type plumbing maintenance. Enter. I use my arrow key, left arrow key. Press enter. I'll give it 2. It's already giving me my WBS ID. The first one is 1, the second one is 2, because I shift left to align the 2. So I now have 1, 2, W element 1, W element 2. So I'm going to add another one. Shift left again. So it has done the auto numbering by using the shift up, down, left, and right. So my next W element is drainage maintenance work. Drainage maintenance works. Press enter. Add fourth one. Shift left again. Sanitary wares maintenance works. Press enter. Add another one. Click add. Shift left again. Okay, I now have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double click to edit. Carpentry and carpentry maintenance works. Press enter. And the last one for this class, click add. Shift left again. I'm gonna type painting maintenance works. Click enter. Alright, so I now have my WBS. Okay, so next step, let me go ahead to create my activities. Now look at all the WBS elements are all sub of the project. Okay, you see the icon like an open folder showing the project. When it is closed like this, it means the project has not been opened, but when it is open like this, see the folder looking this way, it means it's an open project. So to go straight to open my activities, you click project, then click activities. This is what we have here. This is another layout. Alright, so for you to shrink the time scale, I'm going to right click on it, and we're going to click time scale. I'm going to change it to month per week. Okay, alright, so I want to see a nearby date. Alright, so to continue, I'm going to start by adding the activities. Alright, So to start, I'm going to click on the first WBS element. You highlight the WBS element, the first one. Okay, then you click add. I'm going to edit the activity code. The activity code for this activity is there will be building. So I'm going to use B, or I just use that build 10, or I start with build 5. Okay, just watch and see how the activity will be sequenced. Build 5, then I start with the first activity, type demolition, and alteration. I click next. Okay, by default it has accepted the WBS. Click next. Now choose activity type. The next class I'm going to explain to you the different activity types we have. So I'm going to accept the default. Then later on there's a need for me to change the activity type. I will change it, but for now, for this class, I'm going to accept the default activity type. That's the task dependent. Click next. Assign resource. Yes, I want to assign resource. Yes, I will assign resource now. Okay, maybe then for other activities I will not assign resource. I will do it manually, but for this wizard, let me assign resource. Assign. I'm going to pick diary ironing. Okay, I've added diary ironing. For me to be able to view this resource, by the time I finish, you're going to see it. Diary ironing. Okay, then Nelly Francis. Alright, I close. Alright, I click next. I set the default for now. Next. Now we have two resources here, and it depending on the resources calendar. Okay, an activity type and a duration type we have selected. So now I want to add this demolition and alteration. How long will it take the two guys to finish the work? Let's say it's going to take them 3 days. So, and each of them, assuming each of them is spending 8 hours per day, so a person will be spending for 3 days 8 times 3, 24 hours for 3 days. Then for two guys will now be spending 48 hours. So I'm going to change it to 48 hours. Okay, I'm going to click next. Non-labor is the equipment or machineries or items, so I'm going to leave this as 0 for now. Click next. Would you like to assign predecessor and successor activities? Yes, I would like to configure relationship now. I will click no because I don't have any predecessor. Click next. More details. For now, no, thank you. Next. Congratulations, I have created one activity. So to create the second one, I'm also going to click add. Alright, now by default the first activity ID I use 5, build 5. Now by auto adding the activity ID, I now have build 15, which means there's an increment of 10. Take note of it. Pardon. So activity name, second activity I have here is block work. And mainstream. New work and repair. New and repair works. Okay, click next. next, next. Assign resources, yes. Now I'm going to choose Remy Babs and Shegun James. Close. Click next, next. Now there are two of them. How many hours or days will it take the two of them to complete this job? Block all. I'm going to say 5 days. So 5 days, the two of them will spend 88 hours per day. So each person will spend 40 hours for 5 days. 8 times 5, 40. So there are two. I'm going to use 80 hours for the two of them. So I click next. When activities, yes, because I have a predecessor. So I'll click next. Now I want to assign the predecessor. So I'm going to pick my first activity as my predecessor. I'll close. I'll click next. Successor activities, no, because I don't. That's the latest activity. It doesn't have a successor activity. So I click next. Alright, more details for expenses, activity co-work on, no for now. Click next. Validation finish. So I'm going to stop here. I'll go to the next WBS element. So on your own you complete these activities. So for maintenance, I'm also going to click add. Here I'm going to use mint 5. Okay, I'm going to type activity name, repair and fixation or pressure switch. Click next, next. Assign resources, yes. I'm going to choose patience Kolo and Shagu James. I'm going to close. Click next. There are two of them. I'm going to spend 1 day each of them, so 16 hours for two of them. Click next. Penalty, yes. Click next. Assign. I'll pick the last one here after block work. I'm going to do it. Close. Alright. Click next. This also no. Next. No. Next. Finish. Then the second activity, click add. See, main 15. No. Click and add. Repair and fixation of valve system. Click next. Assign resources, yes. Nelly Francis, Daddy Ayeni. I close. Click next. There are two of them. I'm going to spend 1 day. Let me say I'm going to spend 2 days. I'm going to spend 24 hours. No, 16 plus 16 is going to give me 32. One day. That's 1 day is 8 plus 8, 16. Then they're going to spend 2 days. It's going to be 32 hours. Click next. Depending, yes. Next. Assign. I'm going to assign 5. Click close. enter it 2 times, remove 1. Next. Successor, no. Next. No. Next. Finish. Then go to drainage works. Now this drainage work, I'm going to be using my keyboard. I'm going to be using my keyboard, alright, to make my work faster. Okay. Now I'm going to press insert on my keyboard. Alright, so I have to edit manually. So for maintenance work, drainage maintenance work, I'm going to start with repair and fixation of toilet flushing system. Press enter. Then I'll edit the activity ID. I'm going to give it to delete what you have here. I'll enter yours. Drainage, DRAIN. No, it's too long. Let me shorten it. DRA. It's okay. Give it 5. Press enter. Alright. So I'm going to press my insert key on my keyboard again. Alright. So I edit. Next activity is repair and fixation of wash and basin. Wash and basin flushing system. Press enter. Okay. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, I now have two activities. So the next step is to add my predecessor. I'll move down to the activity detail here. So I'll click on the predecessor tab, alright, or the successor tab. So since I'm dealing with the successor activity, I'm going to use the predecessor tab. Click assign, then select my predecessor, which is DRA5. I'll close. Okay. Alright, so if I want to add resources from here, I will remain where I am now, this repair application. I'll click resources, now add label, add one resource. Then for the second one, add Chevy James. Okay, I close one. I've added resources, and for the two newly created activities and predecessor. So the predecessor for this one now will be the last activity here. Okay. Assign predecessor. Let me see. Repair and fixation of toilet flushing system. So the predecessor for this activity will be this. Okay, I click add. Alright, let's quickly stop here. We'll continue after the break. Let's go for break.